Ho, ho, ho.
Well, you're a little late, but that's okay. Hey everybody, it's Jill with Jill for Today.
Yay!
This is New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve, and I'm kind of cranking up. I'm so amped about the holidays this year. Christmas is gone. It's kind of like the holiday from hell, so we're gonna really just slam it now for New Year's Eve. We are making a smoked salmon dip spread kind of thing. Very easy recipe, and the director, who is in the house,
It's true.
he's behind the camera,
It's true.
and he's going to direct this recipe. How are you tonight?
I'm good.
We're under yellow lights
Yeah.
because my lighting sucks. We're going to do something about that. But anyway, you're doing well.
I am? Oh, yes.
Feeling
Oh, I
good?
thought you were talking to the camera.
No. Are you all doing good?
Hello,
Okay.
camera.
You're doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing well. How about you?
Doing good. Tired, but you know. But I'm
Well, that's because you don't sleep.
No, I know it. I didn't. Anyway, I did another one last night. It was like 3:30, and then I got up at 6. So anyway, I'm just like high on life right now. Tomorrow night, New Year's Eve, we are going to do a little New Year's Eve thing, and we are so happy that you're going to join us. So tell your friends. Okay, let's get back to the salmon dip. What I have here now the director's going to read the instructions because I had a larger recipe that we have cut down. And I've tried to cut down as best I could.
Get out of town.
Get out of town. I'll put the full recipe in the description box. But I've cut it down. Okay, so what I have here is what, director?
3 ounces of cream cheese.
3 ounces of cream cheese, and what I stuck in there was like a teaspoon, or well, over a teaspoon, of sour cream. Because I think that kind of helps keep it a little more spreadable.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put this right now in the, I'm gonna go fighting this mixer again. People, let's not fight. Let's not fight. Okay, we're gonna try it again. I don't know what's wrong with it. What's wrong with that? Director, don't leave the camera, director. Worry. You can leave the camera. I got it.
Oh, hey.
Gosh, oh my gosh. That was
You're a real
like-
brain sturgeon.
It was. I beg your pardon?
I said you're doing great.
Okay, that was weird though. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of soften this. It was softened cream cheese, and I'm just breaking it up a little bit here. There's hardly anything in there. Okay, so I'm going to bring this down, and as you can see, it's very soft, really. All right, so now I'm going to add 6 ounces of salmon. You want to bring this up a little bit here, director, so we can talk about what we're doing. Don't scrimp on your salmon. You know, there are some really raunchy canned salmons out there. This is a Costco product, and it's hard to find when you're at a Costco store and you see this.
No, they have it sometimes. They don't have it.
That was what
This
I was-
is wild Alaskan sockeye.
If you find it, grab it. And that's what I do. Rarely
Boneless, skinless.
Rarely do we find it in there, but when we do, we pick up a couple of packages of it. So this is a 6-ounce can of their, what you call it?
Wild Alaskan sockeye salmon.
That I drained. It's kind of like tuna fish when you look at it. See there? And I'm going to add that to the bowl. It's so nice. It's lean. There are no bones or skin in there. Really, I've bought sometimes. I mean, they've crammed the whole salmon in there, and it's ugly.
And sockeye is kind of the most salmon flavored of the salmon.
It's very good. Okay, now, director, what is next?
You need just under a half a tablespoon of lemon juice.
Okay.
Or use a half a tablespoon if you like it a little tartar.
Now, I actually am using real lemon tonight, but you could use the bottled lemon. I like the bottled lemon. I think it's wonderful to have. So there's our lemon juice. Okay. Next, director.
Okay, we need about 2.5 teaspoons of onion. Onion flakes.
Now, it called for finely chopped onion. I, again, am a big fan of dehydrated onion, especially when a recipe calls for finely chopped
And this is
onion.
Penzeys onion, correct?
Yes, it's,
Penzeys spices are so superior
They are.
to anything you'll find
They
on
are.
the kitchen or the grocery
Yeah,
store
they are.
shelves.
And you just dehydrate it. It's basically 1 to 1. 1 teaspoon of onion to 1 teaspoon of water, and so on. So I rehydrated this, and so this is going in. Get that all in there. Okay. Okay, next director.
We need just under a half a tablespoon of horseradish.
Under a half a tablespoon. Okay, this
Did
is
I
where
say teaspoon of lemon juice or tablespoon?
you said tablespoon.
Good.
Okay, I had measured it out, but you kind of scared me there. Under
Just under a half a tablespoon. I
Okay.
say throw a whole half in there.
yeah. So we're just
I'm
gonna
a
kinda
horseradish kind of guy.
wing it here. What'd you say, director? Yeah, half a
A little bit
tablespoon.
more. I like it to sit up and say howdy.
Well, this is going to sit up and say howdy. I think that's good, don't you?
I do.
Okay. So that's about a half a tablespoon of horseradish. And this is not the horseradish with sour cream in it. This is I'm going to actually show you the bottle.
And this is a local product.
This is a
here.
local product.
We get
Yes.
Beaver brand foods,
Yeah. It's
as in the
hot.
Oregon State Beavers.
Yes.
That's right here in Portland.
Actually,
And this is
yeah, it's right here in Portland.
hot. Actually, it's right here in Beaverton.
Yeah, it is. And this is the one, it doesn't have a lot of cream. It's not a creamed.
It says it's a cream.
I know it says it's
horseradish.
cream, but this is not the cream. Well, it's not like
It's
some
not a
of them.
horseradish spread or
There
horseradish
are
dip or anything
sauce,
like
yeah,
that. It's creamed horseradish.
I think we've got that settled.
I guess
don't we? Okay, that went in. Now,
And the
director,
last ingredient is about a third of a teaspoon of liquid smoke.
Best brand. Best brand.
And whose is that?
This is Wright's. And
It's the right stuff.
they make a hickory, and they also make a mesquite. I believe a mesquite.
Mm-hmm.
Hickory is so universal. You can use it with anything. And this keeps for like ever. And how much is this, director?
About a third of a teaspoon.
Okay, this is again one of these things, we cut that recipe down, so it's a little tricky. And I think liquid smoke, you want to err on the side of caution. Third of a teaspoon?
Yeah, that'll work.
You think?
Yeah.
A little high?
No, I don't think so.
A little high.
All right, then dump it out.
I'm not going to dump it
You
all.
don't want my damn opinion, don't ask for it.
Oh, God. Okay, third of a teaspoon.
You see what I have to put up with.
Okay, so now we are going to just blend this all together.
Actually, we're going to mix it all together because if we stuck in the blender, then we'd be blending it all together.
I can smell that liquid smoke. It is divine. I'm going to give it a little bit of a scrape down, but I think I think this is pretty much it. I'm going to just give it one
And this is
more.
something you want to let set up in the refrigerator
Absolutely.
overnight.
And that is one of the things I was going to say. I'm going to let this sit for a few hours, and then what we'll do is come back and we will sample it for you.
The director is very good at sampling.
Well, and I have to, here I'm going to shoot myself in the foot again. This is a recipe that I haven't tried before, but it sounded like my friend Luann, Peanut Brittle Luann, had this recipe 30 years ago, and she gave it to me, and I lost it. And I actually emailed her today saying, do you have that recipe? And I didn't hear back from her, so I'm winging it with this one. All right. Okay, let me get all that off there. It smells good. Do you smell it, director?
I smell it. It
Yeah.
smells like salmon.
It does, smoked salmon, yeah. It's a very good dip. I'm hoping this one is as good as Luann's. All right, so we're going to put it in a happy little dish here. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to embellish it, or what's the word I'm looking for? Not embellish.
You know what would really make that look?
Capers.
Capers. I was thinking of some little dried jalapenos across
You
the
are
top.
a madman.
Maybe a dash of sriracha to give it a little redness.
Okay. Now this, as I said, this is like a really cut down recipe because it's just the two of us. We don't need all that dip. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it with some saran wrap, plastic wrap, and I'm going to put it in the fridge, and we're going to let it chill out for about 3 hours.
While we chill out.
Yeah, while we chill out and watch a little Law and Order. You want to bring that camera up to me, or are they going to stare at that salmon all night long?
Who's
Don't
the
get
director?
in my face.
Who's the director around here anyway? Obviously not me.
So we're going to let it chill out for about 3 hours, and then we're going to come back and sample it. And I'm really looking forward to trying this because we're going to, what's the word, not embellish, what's the word I'm looking for when you
Adorn.
Well, we're going to put some parsley on it so it looks pretty. All right, that's it for now. This is going to be our New Year's Eve dip, but we're trying it tonight because I want it to get, all happy.
I thought the next door neighbor was our New Year's Eve dip. No. He's not quite right, but that's okay.
Oh, our little basketball guy. He's so cute.
He is.
I was saying, who
I
are you
didn't mean
talking
him.
about?
No, I was just being facetious.
All right, we'll see you soon.
All
Thanks
right.
for dropping in. We'll be back.
Yeah.
And we're back, and actually it's the next morning. We let it set overnight. Assembled it last night before we retired. And, because I had cut that recipe down, and I didn't have Luann's recipe, I was just kind of lost. And we tasted it, and I didn't think it had enough lemon juice. Director, you're there. What do you think?
I agree.
Didn't have enough lemon juice. It didn't have enough punch. So I put more lemon juice in it. I put a little cayenne in there, which you may or may not like. We thought it kind of would boost it up a little bit. And I also stuck about 2 more tablespoons of cream cheese in there.
Didn't you also add some more horseradish?
I did, thank you. I did about a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. It just didn't have enough pizzazz. I guess that's the best word to say. So we haven't tasted it since I did that doctoring. And I'm going to put the recipe down in the description box. And I got Luann's recipe because she sent it to me. And I'm going to give you that one because it's ideal. Very similar to this one, just a couple little tweaks. And I will put my little things like the cayenne pepper in there. Anyway, what, Director? You had
Not
something in your
a thing,
mouth
no.
you wanted to say. Okay, so I'm going to take actually, and the other thing about Luann's is I forgot this. She made it into a log. Remember, Director? It was
That's
a log
right.
and she rolled it in nuts. So I'm just going to squeeze a little lemon juice on this because I said I just think it needs a little more zoop. All right,
So we're going to give it the old taste test?
we are indeed.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Director, there you go. Now, if you are not a lover of smoked foods or salmon, you're not going to like this. So
'Cause this smells like it swam upstream.
does it really? No.
It smells like salmon,
All right.
only smoky.
All right. Yeah, if you just,
All right.
Okay, here we go. It's good.
Smells like smoked salmon.
It tastes like smoked salmon.
Yeah.
Oh, and that cayenne in there.
Oh yeah.
That's very good. You're crunching away over there. I see that. Okay.
Two-fisted cruncher.
You guys see that? I'm just flinching.
Well, my cracker broke in half.
Okay, so recap here. This is good. Luann's is better. I'm gonna put Luann's recipe down there, but it's the same deal. All these ingredients are the same. It's just that hers was a full recipe where I kept cutting this one down, trying to make it into it. And you can't. You know what? You can't do it. You just can't. And I just really think the only thing I did, other than what she does, is I added some cayenne. And boy, did I add some cayenne to that.
I like
Woo!
it.
And
Actually, I'd probably sprinkle a few jalapenos on top.
I know you really do want to do that jalapeno
Oh, yeah.
thing. He loves jalapenos. Anyway, that's it. Delicious, good appetizer for New Year's Eve.
That's right.
And it is New Year's Eve.
It is.
All right, everybody.
And we're going to party.
We are gonna
Party.
party. We're going to get that champagne out, that cork. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. And thank you for viewing. And Director, parting words?
Happy New Year to one and all.
Happy New Year.
Keep it safe. Keep it sane. Have some fun, but
Just
don't overdo it. And
It's-
if you drink too much, please don't drive.
Call a cab.
Call a cab, and there's a lot of cab services offering free
They
ride
do offer
homes
free
tonight.
rides. So check it out. All right, everybody. Take care. Thanks a lot.
All right. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.